Happy Independence Day, folks. It is Hobbs back with you. So, I wanted to do a movie for 4th of July to review, also to tell you guys to have a wonderful 4th of July today. But I wanted to review a movie that I watched last night that I watch every single 4th of July. Starring Ray Midland and the great Sam Elliott, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you Frogs. That's right. Those of you that I talk to personally on chat know that I've been watching Frogs in the last couple hours. And know that, to me, this is one of the horror movies that I must watch. If you consider it a horror movie, some people consider it a horror comedy. Some people just consider it a standard creature feature. But to me, it is a must watch. Here's the back feature there. Featurette on it, some fun facts. The film is an hour and 30 minutes long. It is in color. It came out in 1972. You have the standard edition or the widescreen edition with this particular film. Let's take a look at the inside. Nothing real extravagant there. No cover art. I will say that if you can get your hands on the Scream Factory of this film, it's a small mint. It's going upward of $80 to $90 a month. And it's coupled with another movie as well. I'm not entirely sure which movie it's coupled with, but it does come with another film on it with the Blu-ray. But judging just by the picture quality alone, this was fine for me. I probably will get the Blu-ray at some point. I think I used to have it at one point. I think maybe a long time ago I traded it in or something of that nature. Not entirely sure, but let's get into this film. Let's talk a little bit about Frogs here. So, right now what you're having is you start off the film with Sam Elliott doing kind of like a canoe trip. He's surveying the area for pollution, like a lake for pollution. And on this lake, it is the Crockett family residency. They are a rich family. They own the property and parts of the lake. So he's kind of doing it illegally, but eventually that comes to subside as one of the family members is out boating with his sister, and they run into Crockett's. The Crockett's run into Sam Elliott, who is Pickett Smith. And what happens is he falls off his canoe, and they feel bad about it. So they're like, "Why don't you come stay with us for a couple days? Let's get you some clean clothes, some dry clothes, and let's have you hang out with us for the 4th of July." So he decides to do that. And in that process, people are starting to get picked off one by one. Now, is it the Frogs? Is there a slasher on the loose? Why are people being picked off? All of this is happening, and we don't know why. But the family's unaware of this until they send Pickett out to do some surveying of the property, because they had somebody working on the property trying to kill some of the frogs and the wildlife that was invading the area. So he goes on a search to find the gentleman that was doing the surveying and spraying, and he is found dead. So then the family becomes warned, and they're a little bit freaked out. But Mr. Crockett, the owner of the estate, is like, you know what? I have my birthday here every year. Every single year we celebrate the 4th of July. It's just one dead body. We're not leaving the land. We're staying. Of course, that's what you would come to expect in that situation. And at that point in time, everybody's staying on the property. They decide to go ahead and celebrate the 4th of July. And of course, the frogs come to attack, as well as other situations occur that I don't want to get into because I don't want to spoil the film. So, but because of that, they have to defend themselves. They have to try to find a way off the property. And basically, that's the plot of the film. That's the premise of the film. And, yeah. This movie, to me, some people despise it, and that it has a cult following. Some people absolutely love this film. I've seen people with pictures and posters up on their walls of the movie Frogs. So, being 1972, we're almost to, almost 40 years of this film. Actually, almost 44 years of the film. So, let's get into my thoughts on the film. Let's talk about Frogs. Did I like it? Did I hate it? I absolutely loved it. I loved this movie. I thought Sam Elliott was absolutely fantastic in this film. Joan Van Ark was brilliant in the film. Judy Pace, Lynn Borden, Mae Mercer. The whole cast, the acting was great. There were a couple cheesy parts in it, but the parts that were cheesy made me laugh out loud, so I can't complain about that too much. I probably will get the Scream Factory Blu-ray at some point again, but I love it. It's well worth a watch every Friday. I do watch it at least once a week. I'm just kidding. I don't watch it every week. But I do watch it on the 4th of July. So once a year is good enough for me. Maybe twice if I get in the mood. However, I want to see what your guys' thoughts are on Frogs. Have you seen Frogs? What's your thoughts on Frogs? Do you watch it on Independence Day? Because the film actually takes place on Independence Day. That's right. The resident picket, when he's there visiting, it is a 4th of July and celebrational birthday for the owner of the estate, Mr. Crockett. So let me know what you guys think of the movie Frogs. Tell me any of your thoughts on it. One interesting fact about the film, there was something like 500 frogs that were brought in for the film, and they all got loose and escaped. The budget was $200,000, and it grossed somewhere between $500,000 and $2 million. So this was considered a success, this film. Frogs. So again, let me know what you think here. I know this has a small cult following, as far as the film goes. Directed by George McCowan. Let me know your thoughts on Frogs, folks. Have a wonderful, wonderful Independence Day. We'll see you tonight in the midnight hour on the Cheetahs channel. Have Cheatable View. We're celebrating July for Jen. If you want to see what that's about, come check it out. Alright, guys. Peace.